Hi, my name is Jack, and welcome back to another tips video. Before I do start this one, you might have kind of noticed that I'm doing this really late. The reason why for that is because the football was on this afternoon, and I didn't get any time before it began. So yeah, I'm going to be getting this video out just after 8 o'clock today. So it's not going to be a scheduled time, it will be out straight away. And the reason why for that is because it is a long tip video, this one today. So I've decided to get it out just after 8 o'clock today. Because I haven't actually got a lot of time tonight. And the reason why for that is because this is actually my first early night tonight, obviously because we're college on Tuesday. So I've actually decided to do 3 early nights to get me back into, getting up early again and stuff like that. And then obviously it's only for one day, but obviously I'll be doing it for the entire week as well. Before the following week, obviously I'll be back full time. So yeah, I'm just trying to get back into it and stuff like that. So yeah, I need to make sure that I do get these out today, because otherwise if I don't, then yeah, because obviously we've got a bunch of different videos to do as well. Obviously on my other 2 channels I've got one Minecraft video for them, which I do need to get out. So hopefully we'll be able to get them out before. Well, I've actually got before 11, so I need to make sure that I do get them all out. But I think I'll be able. I'll be able to anyway. So yeah, we should be fine. But yeah, just want to let you know this is going to be a long tip video, this one, because yeah, I've got a lot to talk about this one. So this one is a six one. So this is 6 tips, this one. So I just thought that 6 for this one would be a good idea, and I am talking about something different this time. So yeah, let's get underway. So this one is about the likes. So the likes is a thing that I've not talked about yet, and yeah, I just thought I could talk about them. So the tip video is about is on getting high likes. So that's what I've called it. I'm not sure if that makes sense or not. Let me just try and read that. 6 tips on getting high likes. Yeah, it does make sense. I thought it didn't. So yeah, so basically I'm going to be talking about the likes. I haven't talked about them yet, so I just thought I can kind of talk about them if you get a decent like or anything like that. But it's mainly about the high, basically, because there's a lot of people that get high likes if they've got a lot of subscribers and all that sort of thing. So yeah, that's what I'm going to be talking about today, and I've had a lot of high likes in the past, so hopefully this will make sense for you, and yeah, hopefully everything will be okay. So yeah, so as I said, it is going to be a long one. I'm not sure how long it's going to be, but it all depends on actually how long I'm talking for, and there will be a point where I will be stopping. So okay, let's get underway then. So number 1 is the video needs to be well. So basically, this is about a gameplay video or a face video. So yeah, the video needs to be really well, because this is kind of quite an important one to get a like on it. So the video needs to be really well and produced and recorded and all that. So make sure that the video is really well when you record it. Make sure that there's no crackles in it, and hopefully you will get a decent like. And it all depends of what you're doing in the video. Like if you're doing like a bedroom tour, I did actually kind of a touch on this in, was it last one or the one before? I can't remember which one it was. But I touched on bedroom tour, which as I said, I will be doing another bedroom tour again very soon. But yeah, if you like showing off something in your bedroom, or you're doing a bedroom tour or anything like that, people will like it, and then obviously you will get a like on it. So it's kind of like that. It's kind of going back to the interests ones I think I talked about in the last one, about that you need to make the video really interesting. And obviously, if you do that, and then you will get a high like on it. So obviously, you will actually get one. Well, you will get some likes on it if you make the video really well on what you're showing off and stuff like that. If it's a gameplay video, make it more interesting. So such as say you play MotoGP. MotoGP, the latest MotoGP game, MotoGP 20, and you're showing off your customization bike. That kind of gives people interest, and obviously people like the bike and they like the video. So it's kind of like that, isn't it? Because I've done that a lot with motorbike games. I think I did it with a lot on GP17, where I kind of showed off a lot of the customization bikes that I've got on that game. So I did do a full video of kind of showing off the bikes on there. So it's kind of like that, and when I made that video, a lot of people did really like it. So yeah, I'm gonna try and do more of that if I can. Obviously, when MotoGP does come back to my channel again, I will try and do more of that. So yeah, that's gonna be a really good idea. So yeah, if you're doing a video like that, you will possibly get a like on it. But yeah, I mentioned it in the first one. Make sure that the video is really well, and hopefully, fingers crossed, you should not struggle with it. But it all depends of if you will struggle or not. But it just all depends whether you will or not. But you just have to say. Yeah, it just all depends on there and stuff like that. So yeah, that's pretty much it of that one. If you've got any help on that one, do let me know. Anyway, moving on to number two. Number two, the commentary needs to be standard. So this is a bit of a hard one because the commentary at the moment needs to be standard. So I did touch on this one in yesterday's one, or was it the one before? I touched on the commentary and stuff like that. So the commentary is really important for getting likes on the videos because obviously the commentary needs to. Well, the first thing that you need to do is you need to make sure that your commentary is really standard. That's the thing that you need to do, and that's obviously what number two is. So make sure that the commentary is really smoothly and really kind of a standard out. So make sure that you're not repeating yourself. Make sure that you've got different words in there. What's coming out of your mouth, and then make sure that you've got something that you need to say. Like kind of like what I'm doing right now because I'm not repeating myself. So yeah, make sure that it's okay, and make sure that you're doing different kind of words at the same time, and kind of what you're saying, and then after that you should be absolutely fine. So make sure that you are pretty much okay with it, and then you should be you should be absolutely fine. But yeah, the commentary is another one that's quite important for it getting a like, because obviously people want to know what you're saying and stuff like that. For example, if you're doing it on a face video or a gameplay video or anything like that, obviously it's just two different things. Obviously you need to do the video what it's going to be and then obviously talk about it. So yeah, that's it kind of that one, because the thing I've kind of realised is, for example, if I'm doing a Lovely World episode, basically what I do is I organise the video before I record it. So what I do is I organise the video first and then I record it afterwards. That's kind of the thing that I do, and then I've got a lot to say, by the way, what the video is all about. So for example, if I was doing a Lovely World video, I would know what I'm doing in the Lovely World video because obviously it'll be in the title when it goes on YouTube, and then I do know what I'm doing because it's all in my head. So it's kind of like that really, where, for example, if I was building something or I was building something at my house, or I was going, on a journey or anything like that. So yeah, it's kind of like that, and the Lovely World series at the moment is kind of the main one that I've been doing. Obviously, I've done a lot of episodes now, and in all of them episodes, I've kind of talked about what I was doing in the video, like what I was doing in my Lovely World and stuff like that. So it's kind of like that, and yeah. So if you do struggle with that as well, do let me know. But like I said, just try and focus on the video with the commentary if you can, and seeing what you're going to be out with and stuff like that. So make sure you focus it all on that. Yeah, you should be fine with the commentary, but it all depends of whether you can make it standard. But this is just all my opinion anyway. But yeah, but you should be fine anyway, and yeah, see how we get on with it. Anyway, that's pretty much it of that one. Anyway, moving on. To number three, do very well on audio. So audio is kind of the same as commentary, but it's a bit different. So audio is kind of another one that you need to be aware of, because the audio is kind of a one way you need to make sure. So make sure that the audio is on full percent. Make sure that you're not muted, or make sure that there's no sound on it at all, or anything like that. And make sure that you're speaking nice and clearly through the mic, and make sure that you are doing it. So this is kind of the same as commentary, but it's kind of a bit of a touch on the audio. So I'll make sure that the audio is completely fully up, so people can hear you nice and clearly, nice and loud, and make sure you're doing all of that, because as I said from before, I've had a lot of problems with my audio in the past, and I've kind of what I've done, by the way, is I've kind of smoothed my audio out a little bit now. I've kind of doing what I need to do. And obviously at the moment I'm not doing much gameplay at the moment as well. That was kind of the one that I was actually struggling with the most. Obviously not with the face videos, because obviously I wasn't struggling with them a lot, but with the gameplay ones I was struggling a lot, because obviously I was recording them through stream, so I was struggling a little bit there. But I have kind of got used to it now, and I do know what I'm doing with it now. So it is kind of really cool. But yeah, make sure that the audio is fully up, so people can hear you nice and clearly, and just don't have any problems with it. But I do like a bit of a test to make sure it's working and all that, because that's what I do, you know. Obviously, I did that when I started doing Facebook gaming live streams. I had to test out the sound, see if it were working or not. I will be doing more of that in tonight's one, so make sure to stay around for them. So yeah, so make sure that the audio is all well, and then that. That's pretty much it of number 3. Anyway, moving on to number 4. Don't let the microphone get crackly. So this is a very important one. So it's kind of the same as the audio one. So the microphone, make sure it's not crackly. And well, obviously it might not be crackling, it might not be crackly, but there is a lot of microphones out there that can not be very good at times. So obviously I did have a lot of crackles back in the day with my microphone, and then ever since then I did a sort of I did sort of do it some kind of way. I'm not sure how I did it, but there was that kind of a way where I did actually sort out the microphone. I did do it very smoothly, and it was all back to normal. I think it was when I took that massive break from doing gameplay. I think it was in them weeks where I did sort out my microphone, and I did manage to get it working. So I believe it was on that somewhere. At the moment, I don't know where it were. But yeah, I think it was somewhere there anyway. I did actually sort of done it now, and now it's not even crackly anymore. Now it's completely smoothly now. Obviously, I did settings on it when I did go back to recording on it again, and it is all very smoothly now. It is all really cool now, and there's nothing. Yeah, there's pretty much nothing wrong with it. It's all completely fine. So make sure that your microphone is completely okay, and not crackly or buffering or anything like that, and make sure that you're nice and clear and stuff like that, because obviously if you say a word and then obviously it goes to the next word, obviously that's a bit of crackle in there, so make sure that you're not crackling too much, because at the moment, as I said from before, I did have problems with that back in the day as well. The problems about the microphone is it can be really hard to get it back, by the way, and obviously I did kind of try my very, very best to try and get it back to normal, and to be honest, it took a really long time. It took a while to get back to normal, and I did do it in the end. I did manage to get it all back to normal in the end, but it did kind of take a lot of time. So so if you're like me and you've got it back to normal, that'll be absolutely fine for you, and you should be fine anyway. So yeah, but make sure that there's no crackles in there, and it's just all smoothly, and just make sure that it's all in there, I guess, and stuff like that. So that's absolutely fine. The next one, by the way, that's pretty much it at number 4. So the next one is a bit of a weird one. This is the one I came up with by myself. Talking normal voices. Now, there is a lot of people out there that talk not in normal voices, by the way. So let me go into a video game. So, for example, if you're playing Call of Duty, by the way, Call of Duty is just the one I came up. So if you're playing Call of Duty, any Call of Duty, and you get for example, you've got the zombie mode on, or anything like that. Pretend you've got zombies on, or you've got people killing you, or anything like that. And if you're getting chased, and people use different voices, and they're going and stuff like that. So it's kind of all like that. So if people are going I'm just trying to work this out. If people are going in different voices, if they're going after, if zombies are going after them, or anything like that, that's kind of the way how to not to get different voices, get different voices and not normal voices. So make sure that you're in your normal voice, by the way, and that will attract people to get likes on it. For example, if you're talking in a bit of a weird sort of way, that's absolutely fine. Obviously, if you're talking in a deep voice like me, you should be alright, because back in the day, on a lot of my old videos, I did do a lot of high-pitched voicing. There was a lot of voicing that I did that I didn't really like on the videos either. I think I was talking a bit strange. Obviously, I was when I was swearing back in the day on a lot of my old videos as well. I did not like that at all either. So yeah, there was a lot of time where I did do that. I think also I did it on I think it was on mine and Nathan's club series. I can't remember which game it was. I think it was it was it Black Ops 2? I think I believe it was that one. Or it might have been 007 Legends split screen. I know that we've not done it on Minecraft. I don't think we've done it on Minecraft. I know that we've done it on yeah, we've done it on Black Ops 2, and I think we've done it on 007 Legends as well. Where basically, when me and Nathan were playing split screen, we were kind of shouting a lot, by the way. There was a lot of shouting that we were doing, and that was not good at all, by the way. That was not very good. So, and obviously back then, I was still in high pitched, so I didn't know what I was doing back then. So yeah, I believe that's under the series. Yeah, well, I think I believe that is under the series that I've only used that sort of pitch high voice on. I'm pretty sure, but like on all the others, I've not really used it. So yeah, I think that's kind of another one that I've only used different voices. So another thing I'm saying on this one is that make sure that you're using normal voices, because if you're not, then that means you won't get a like on it. So yeah, but if you use normal voices and you talk normal, you should be fine and you won't get a like. So you should be fine, I guess. So yeah, you should be absolutely fine if you do use normal voices, yeah, so you should be all right. And at the very final one for today's tips, number 6, do a fantastic job on the videos. So this is kind of a really easy one for the final one. Just make sure that you do a fantastic job on the videos. So make sure that everything is okay, and then you will get some likes. I don't know how many likes you'll end up getting. It just all depends on how many subscribers you've got. It all depends on that. Yeah, if you do get a lot of them and you do get a lot of views, you will get a lot of likes. And it all depends on what the video normally is and stuff like that, and what you're talking about in the video, and stuff like that. And going back to what I said about My Lovely World, like I said, trying to focus it on sort of a video that you kind of are talking about, and that's kind of the thing that I do basically, because what I normally do is I normally get the video repaired before I record it. That's kind of the thing that I do, by the way, and that's obviously what a lot of YouTubers do, by the way. That's what all of them do. So obviously we are sort of in the same step, and that's what obviously all of us do. So that's kind of a touching on that sort of a bit, and then that means you will be alright. But make sure you do a fantastic job, because there'll be a lot of people out there that won't do a fantastic job, but it all depends on like what you're doing and all that, and it basically just all depends of like if you're doing a good job on the videos or not. So I'll have to say, but yeah, make sure that you're doing one out there anyway, and you will do a fantastic job, and then that means you will get some highlights. So there we are then. So that was my tip video. So yeah, let's just go through them again and I'll let you all know. So number 1, the video needs to be well. So make sure that the video is really well. Number 2, the commentary needs to be standard. Make sure you've got standard commentary. Number 3, do very well on audio. Make sure that your audio is all right. And number 4, don't let the microphone get crackly. So as I said, that's a very important one. Number 5, talk in normal voices. So talk as what you're doing right now, and not in different voices. And number 6, do a fantastic job on the videos. So make sure that you are doing that, and you're all completely fine. And yeah, as I said, if you need any help, do let me know. So there we are. So that was my 6 tips on getting highlights on your YouTube videos. So as I said, these tips that I talked about today, they're not the best ones in the world, but yeah, it's kind of some that I talked about anyway. And yeah, as I mentioned, it is a long video, and it turned out to be a long video. So tomorrow I'm going to be talking about dislikes. So make sure you stay around for them. I think that's going to be another 6th one again, because I have got a lot in mind about dislikes. So, and obviously back in the day, I've had a lot of dislikes as well. Yeah, so let me know on that if you do want to say that. And yeah, and if you've not checked out all the previous tip videos that I've done so far, go and check them all out if you haven't already. That'll be really handy as well. But yeah, that's it of this one. I'm going to try and do more on the likes as well. So if you do want to see more of them, do let me know. So hopefully this one has helped you all. If it hasn't, then it hasn't. But if it has, let me know, and put a nice comment down below if it has helped. Yeah. So yeah, I hope you enjoyed. So thanks for watching, and I will see you all very soon.